This tutorial here is going to be about backing up your WordPress website on using Bluehost. I'm making this for my client Amy Buchanan, and one of the things that we want to do is if we go into Bluehost, we can see that there's an unlimited FTP under your file manager. So we go ahead and we click unlimited FTP. It'll probably ask you to install some JavaScript. I'm going to put run this time, and then you'll get this unlimited security. You need to accept this because Java is going to run on your machine here, and then we'll connect. So over here on the left is my local machine. I have my desktop, my documents. So if I click on my documents or whatever, let me just show you how this works. So let's say that I wanted a folder. This is on my local machine here in my documents, and I'm just going to make a new folder here, and I'm going to call it AAA Amy. Okay, and I'm going to hit enter. So now I have another folder there. Okay, AAA Amy. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to refresh my Maximus on my desktop here. Let me close this out. AAA Amy. So we see that. Now, over here on the right, this is where the live website is, and it's in the public HTML files. Now, if I wanted to get that whole site, I would just highlight this folder and click this arrow. But you don't have to get the whole site just to back up your media. Your media is located in public HTML, WP content, and uploads. Now, if I double-click this, you'll see that we have all the uploads from 2012, 2013, Catablog, and Shareaholic. Now, just for time's sake, I'm just going to go in here 2012 and go to the month of February, and I'm just going to take this graphic here and I'm going to click this arrow because I want to put it in my AAA Amy folder. Okay, so I'll make sure my AAA Amy folder is highlighted there, and I'll click this, and you'll notice it brings a graphic over. So now if I go to my local machine, I double click AAA Amy and I click preview, I can see that it downloaded this graphic from the website. Okay, so what you would do is you would just take this whole uploads folder and click this arrow, and it would download, and that's how you can back up all of your content on your WordPress site. Okay, so let me go ahead and move to the next one, is the database backup. So if we go back to our cPanel here in Bluehost, and we want to back up our database, what we do is we'd scroll down here to where it says databases. Let me see here. PHP MyAdmin. Okay, so we could click on that, and it'll load up here. Now, when you log in here with your username and password, what you'll do is you'll click on your WordPress database and see all these WP posts and stuff like that. What you want to do is click this little export, okay? And it's going to export your database. And what you just want it on quick, you want the format to be SQL, and just click go. And then we could save the database to our local machine. That's how your database is backed up. Now, if you have a large database, of course, it's going to take some time for it to download. So you might want to give a little bit of time for you to do this. Sometimes they're, especially if bloggers have been blogging for a number of years or whatever, it'll take some time for that to download. With all the comments, the posts, the meta tags, different plugins that you've had installed, it's going to just take a while for that to download. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to talk about is the plugin backups. Now, just like we went to Bluehost there to the FTP, we'll go back to that FTP again. Let me show you where the plugins are located. Let's go unlimited FTP again, which is kind of a nice little, we see that our WordPress database got done downloading. So we're going to go ahead and accept the risks and run this again. And it's going to connect to the IP. So we know that in our local machine we have this AAA Amy, and so to get to the plugins that we have, we go to WP content, and remember we downloaded the uploads folder. That's where all our pictures are, but our plugins folder is right here. So what we do is just highlight that and then click that arrow and download it to our folder. And then you'll see all the plugins come in there, all the scripts. They'll be downloaded to your website, or downloaded from your website to your computer. And the last thing that I was going to cover with you was the XML backup on your website itself. So let me bring up the dashboard part of your website here. And if we scroll down here, we see this little thing called Tools and this little Export. Now what this will do is it'll export your content to an XML file, so that if you have another WordPress, you can import it in. So you would just click all content. If you just wanted to download the post, you would click post, and then you can download it from a certain category or all, or certain authors. And the same thing with pages, or now slideshows. Since I've had slideshows installed on your computer, I'll be sending you another tutorial on how to use these slideshows. But then you would just click download the export file, and you can put it wherever you like. And this will take some time too, especially if you have a big database. But then you download it, and you could give it any name, like maybe an XML backup, but you get the picture there. And then if you're ready to import it into another site, you would click import, and then you would click WordPress. And then you would have to install a little WordPress plugin. Well, it looks like it's already installed. Now you notice the file size is only 10 megabytes. But if you would go here and you would choose your file, your XML file, and then upload file and import. And that's another good way you can back up your website. And if you do all these things, you'll every so often you'll have a backup of your website on your local computer. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't hesitate to contact me. Max with A1 Website Pro. Thanks.